else did I want to ask? Because luckily I get to edit things. So
Yeah, I know you can edit it. That's why I'm like, it doesn't really matter if like I go off topic kind of or like, because we
yeah,
can cut stuff out.
yeah. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to What You Up To with Nnamdi. Today on this episode, we got our boy Josh.
Yes,
y'all
sir.
all remember Josh. It's been like forever. So we're just gonna kick right into it. So Josh, we were all kind of ousted off campus, and you being an RA, were obviously when they announced that like school was gonna be closed for like I guess the foreseeable future. You still had to stay on campus for like a little bit. So I guess let us know like I guess how long you stayed after I guess most people left. And I guess what you've just been up to since May or since March.
Okay. Yeah. So once that happened, that was like the first week of March.
Okay.
I think I left school either the last week of March or the first week of April.
Oh, you stayed that long?
But yeah, we stayed, like me and my girlfriend and some other people, we stayed like at least like 2 weeks after they shut everything down.
Oh wow.
And the reason why is because one, I didn't want to go back home. I wanted to still have like graduation and all that. I felt like my year was cut short, which it was. But
I mean, staying wasn't gonna do anything for you.
Yeah. And two, like as RAs, they were kind of making us stay.
Okay.
In the beginning of it, because they thought that like, if we leave, then it leaves them to have to be like a RA, like our bosses, the resident hall directors and coordinators, to be the RAs for whoever was staying on campus, because this was all new to us. So
everything was happening really fast and everything. Yeah.
So they were trying to make us stay. Then they gave us an option to leave, if we wanted to.
But you didn't want to.
After the second week, the way Corona was going, and I saw like everything was shutting down, everything was
the gym
put on pause
and everything.
I was like, I should probably just go. And like they were telling us that we don't have to pack anything because they were expecting us to come back.
Yeah.
But we know we never came back.
Yeah.
So I literally packed everything.
Okay.
And I just brought everything home, because I was like, if I have to go back for a month and a half, I can just bring whatever I need for a month and a half.
Yeah.
So I just packed everything. Then like a week later, they were like, everybody has to leave.
If you can. And if you left your stuff to come back and get it and things like that.
So and they shipped everybody's stuff, and I heard that some people's stuff like got damaged from shipment, or they
never got to it or something like that. Yeah.
So I'm glad I moved everything with me.
That's awesome. Before going to grad school, were you just completely chilling at home, or did you ever find a job to do?
Yeah, so my job opened back up, I think around end of April.
Okay, that's not too bad.
And then we shut down again because I think somebody got like exposed or something like that. I forget what the exact reason was, but we shut down again for like a week, and then had to come back. So we was just on and off. Like it wasn't really a full thing until probably June, like May, June. Okay. But other than that, I started my own face mask business. Because right when I came home, I told my friends from high school that I'm home. What's good with y'all? How y'all been? And my friend told me that he's learning how to sew, and he's learning how to like make face masks. So my other friend, he was like, "Oh, we might as well make a business out of it." And this isn't like a whole group chat of us. It's probably like 8 of us in a group chat.
Okay.
So, but the two that I talked about the business, they really like wanted to form one. So we made a whole Zoom meeting, like with the limited 40 minutes. And we just started planning. We started planning the business. Okay. So what it is now, which is Drip Shield. Like we planned it from the ground up on
like
Zoom.
From scratch and everything.
Yeah, from scratch on like the limited Zoom meeting, 45-minute meetings.
Wow.
And like we did like 3 of them. Then we started the business, and here we are now.
Probably not everybody found out, I guess, where you were going to. Or whether you were doing a master's or a PhD program. So I guess maybe you can let people know at least where you ended up going, how the program is looking so far, and things like that.
Okay. So 2019, around like November, December, I only applied to 2 schools for grad school.
Only 2.
Reason being because in our CEO program, Nnamdi knows, It wasn't really what it was supposed to be. So we didn't get the engineering aspect of the 2-degree program we were in.
Okay.
So most of us in our program applied to grad school. So I wanted to be in a mechanical engineering graduate program, but I found out I needed a lot of prerequisite classes. So I didn't want to do that. So then Nnamdi told me about material science. So I started looking into it. I liked what I was seeing. So I just started applying. But I wanted to apply close to home. That way I can commute. And only 2 schools close to me had a material science and engineering program. And that was Drexel
Okay, that's why.
and Penn, which is an Ivy League. So I only applied to those 2. By the grace of God, I got through both of them. I got admitted to both of them. But UPenn gives no money at all. So the Drexel I went, and now I'm a first year student at Drexel. They also have a co-op option where you can intern for 6 months
Okay.
as part of your program, where you don't take any classes, you just work that full time. So that's
Okay.
what I'm leaning towards right now. And I also do research for the head of my department, which
That's
is
cool.
Dr. May at Drexel. What I do in research, I basically try to make samples of new compound materials and try
Okay.
to test them out with electronics and see how I can make their properties even stronger.
I'm really happy for you. I guess
Thank you.
more because you weren't one of the people in our like physics year that were doing research undergrad.
Exactly.
And so you know, it's cool that you're doing such like fundamental work and things at the graduate
Yeah,
level, things that will probably translate into more, you know, useful things.
exactly.
And yeah, so how was I guess your undergrad experience at Seton Hall in terms of
Hmm.
the life outside of classes and school? So that's clubs, that's you know, if you ever went to the gym, you know, hanging out
Yeah.
with people, things like that.
So I feel like my overall experience at Seton Hall, other than academics, was great.
Okay.
I don't think it was because of Seton Hall though. I think it was more so because of the people that went there, not the people that worked there, not the people that was a part of the school. I feel like it was the people that were students too.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for them, then I would have a horrible experience. And
Okay.
it was only like a few faculty that I was really close with and like I liked, but other than that, I didn't really like Seton Hall in general.
In general.
But my experience was good because of the people that I met and hung out with.
Okay.
So yeah.
And with what kind of like clubs were you in?
So I'm a member of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. I was actually the president my senior year when Corona happened.
Nice.
So that was cut short, but I was part of that. I was part of Black Men of Standard when it first started again at Seton Hall.
Okay.
I remember the first meeting we had when I was a freshman. It was literally 7 people in the meeting, and now they have like over 170 members in their group chat.
And then you also used to like play basketball in the gym and things like that.
Yeah.
I tried to get games. Most of the time when I came, it was, I feel like everybody already knew everybody, and
Yeah.
they would already have games set up and things like that. So I only got to play when they like, I guess, chose me, or when somebody
Mhm.
like broke their ankle or some like, and I just happened to be passing by. So I guess, did you have any better luck with that?
I feel like no, I feel the same way with you kind of because I feel like the atmosphere and aura of that gym center wasn't as good as gyms I went to as a kid and as a high schooler back home.
Okay.
Back home, like we would have gym sessions where it'll be like 20 plus waiting to play. So like if you
Oh,
just
wow.
need to get picked up, all right, come pick up, we'll play this game. Like I come
Wow.
from where you had to wait like at least 10 to 15 minutes to play one game. And like you
Mm-hmm.
have to win. If you lose, then you're waiting another 30 minutes. So like
Yeah.
Seton Hall is different because it's not that many people playing basketball in a gym.
Yeah.
Is I feel like only the first 2 weeks of every semester it was a bunch of people in the gym because you have transfers, you have new students coming in. So it's a
Okay.
bunch of new blood. But other than that,
Yeah.
the gym is pretty much empty basketball wise, and then workout wise, it's a lot of
It was
people. Like I
always full.
said,
Yeah.
yeah, beginning of the semester is a lot of people, but then as the semester goes by, it's less and less.
Going off of the basketball idea,
Yeah.
there was a video I wanted to show you, and
Okay.
then you can give me your comments on that. Okay, so you mentioned Josh, right? And I've played basketball with Josh. So would you say that you're better than let it be on camera? Let it.
Yeah, of course. I dunked on him once, and
You dunked on Josh
I dunked on him.
Gonzalez.
Yes.
Okay, okay. When Josh
Short,
comes on,
he's 4'11". I'm 6'3".
4'11". Got you.
It was meant to happen.
Got you.
It
Okay.
was
Yeah.
okay. It's an
Well,
embarrassment he will live with, but I'm pretty sure we became best friends after that. Pretty sure deep inside he'll be alright.
okay. I hope you will. I hope you will.
Of course.
Okay. So what do you think?
Oh my, where do I start with this guy? Bruh, I met Rich in class because we were both struggling. So that's how we started bonding. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's my guy though. He did not dunk on me. I don't think he probably touched a basketball probably like 3 times in his life. So yeah, he didn't dunk on me. I'm not 4'11".
No,
I'm
yeah,
like
oh yeah,
5'8".
oh
But yeah,
yeah.
me and Rich are like the same height. So let's cut. All these disclaimers are coming out right now.
So
So yeah.
everything is false
But
essentially.
everything's false. But the fact that he has so much confidence and a serious face when he said all that,
That's
I'm gonna
rich for
text
you.
him after this.
That's rich for you.
Bruh.
We're about wrapping up. Is there anything that you want to say to, I guess, the rest of our
The viewers.
physics year?
Uh,
Because
I mean,
it's primarily our physics year.
yeah. I
Mhm.
mean, shout out to them because I talk to Jackie like almost every week,
Okay.
mostly about just sneakers and sports. But I talk to her like almost every week
Okay, that's
because
cool.
like we have a bad sneaker addiction.
Addiction.
So
Gotcha.
So yeah, she'll text me. She'll be like, "Yeah, I just bought shoes." I'm like, "Didn't we just say we're not buying shoes?" And then the next week, I'll be like, "Yeah, I just bought some shoes." Like we just keep doing it. So yeah, that's the homie for real. But
That's
she's
right.
been telling me about everybody going to different grad schools and getting accepted to grad schools,
Yeah.
like Ebu's
That's the
at
point of
Notre
this program.
Dame. Yeah, Ebu's at Notre Dame.
Hmm.
She told me Johanna's at Stevens now. She just
Nice.
started.
I didn't even know that.
Jackie's at Columbia. Like
Yeah.
you're at Carnegie Mellon. Like this is like we weren't supposed to be at any of these schools at all based off of
Yeah.
Seton Hall
But like
education.
we're all trying, you know?
Yeah,
So
so like the fact that we're still on the track to get the degree that we wanted all along since the first year at Seton Hall is
mhm.
crazy.
Honestly,
Because like
like
we had all the odds against us. Like people were saying we had to do classes before we apply and all that.
thermodynamics.
So yeah. So shout out to them. It's
No,
crazy because now
yeah.
I'm taking a thermodynamics class now.
Yeah,
It's like full circle.
exactly. So yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
Shout out to them.
that's the point of this show that I'm doing,
Yeah.
to kind of figure out where everybody is, you know, people that I guess are not, because not everybody is like on social media these days.
Right.
And then with the people who are in grad schools, like as you know, you don't always have time to like craft a story and, you know, pose
Exactly.
things and things like that. So
Yeah.
so yeah, you know, Josh is shouting you guys out. You know, shout out to you guys from me, I guess. Yeah,
Yes, sir.
and Josh, thank you for I guess taking out of your time to join us on this. And you know, I hope to see the rest of you guys in the later episodes of What You Up
Yeah.
To at Nnamdi.
Go support.
Take care, guys.
See. I actually went on vacation with my girlfriend right before quarantine started.
Oh shoot.
So we went to Puerto Rico like the first week of March, like the first like 4 days.
Awesome.
And then as soon as we came back is when Corona really started hitting the US.
Yeah.
So they started shutting down like all the schools, all the like restaurants and all that.